20. Throwing first play is Herbert. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and the interception and the pick-6 to take the lead.
Partner, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They started on the ground with Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Herbert off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this to Eckler. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough
blockers
in
front all day.
And let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Yeah, that's how it be. They stop for a second and then start going loud again.
Just shy of midfield. Herbert got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
What, when you was coming in?
And this throw will be intercepted. The 30, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone.
Yeah, spit the game.
It's like I had like 7 pairs of footsteps they were doing. It's like they were all like trying to be in sync, stomping at the same time.
Get that fat poop. Use a fat, use a fat, use a fat, use a fat. You poop fat. You went potty, you fat. You went. And he rarely pee on that pee pad now. Yeah, he gonna stand there until you leave out the door with his brother. He don't like to leave too.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time Without a top
Yeah,
flight
potty
quarterback,
fat.
the way the game is
Yeah,
played,
potty.
with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And this one is underway here on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. They'll go again to Jones. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the bandit.
Got my damn head.
Now a first down carry by Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Here's Tua. And this one is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Tua going to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Up the middle, Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Now first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Nice throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Allen now on first down. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Allen, Justin Jefferson bring it in the slant. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Eagles are going to take over. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met. Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. The left side throw complete to Adams. I think saying defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put your offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they
Get
turn
the
it
fuck
over.
out.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On first down, Griffin. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10. Once again, Griffin. That ball caught. Hits the playmaker, Michael Irvin. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Griffin. Throw that side is complete to Irvin. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, crazy little fat.
We're scoreless after 1.
Right.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to sneak with Griffin. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
What? Say it again.
Did every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us ended with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On first down, Tagovailoa. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tua now on first down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. An inside give to Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They still can't get it. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Adams, the man in motion left. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
In motion, Hill. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Adams, the man in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 10. Griffin. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 2nd and 10, Griffin got a man. It's Michael Irvin.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jamar Chase, 57 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. It's complete to Brown, right side. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Tua. And that's complete to Adams. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Ready. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Darnell Dockett, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Now Griffin on 1st down. That's caught by Irvin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Adams, the man in motion left. On 1st down, Griffin. That ball caught. Hits the playmaker, Michael Irvin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Adams, the man in motion right. Second and 10 now. Griffin. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Here we go. Mustang 19. 19 strike. 19 strike. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 rings. 70 rings. 72.
Out of the gun, Griffin. hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Kyle Pitts,
23 yards for the touchdown.
and the Buccaneers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 66 yards.
And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
Now Griffin.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Griffin.
He'll get it to Irvin, right side complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Here's Griffin.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Come back in.
Now RG3.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Here's Griffin. He's going to let it fly.
On a huge mistake late. It's
GG's.
Picked by Kendall Fuller.
GG's. Subscribe and like. That's his 5th or 6th or 10th time trying.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go.
Yeah, it's the way, bro.
And he returns this to the 22.
Fuck you stepping out. Shit, what's the move? Say, hold on. What you driving? Alright. So where the bike you going? Shit.
Starts his drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's
I'm in the
immediately
crib.
taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first
Shit,
play.
nigga, I was waiting to see what you was trying, what you was
We
doing.
just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump
Nigga, you say you was gonna hit me when you was done eating and shit.
lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Being chased
Yeah, that's what I'm
out.
saying. Oh my god.
Thrown across his body.
That's what I'm saying. So what's the motherfucking play? What we doing? Shit.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away.
Yeah, what the fuck was
Momentum
that?
on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And they'll get this down to the 10. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short of the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They run with Hines. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's complete to the running back, Naeem Hines. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back in the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia! A.J. Brown, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one.
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now it's Hines. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They run again with Hines. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Meanwhile, to his throw taken in by Adams. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Davante Adams, 27 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Going in motion right there, Irvin.
Hey, Alexa, right foot creep.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen, going for Jefferson downfield.
Alexa.
That is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Allen going to go on 4th down. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down on a well-designed play there. That gets them 16 to move the chains. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Eagles